Okay, we're going to take this hose off right here. So all I did was use my channel locks and grip this. Basically open it up and squeeze. You want to squeeze that. And once you squeeze these two here, it goes outside to outside. And you're going to move your clamp out the way. Now you take the needle nose pliers and you kind of just twist. Give me 1 second. Let me open it up a little bit. All you want to do is just, here we go, twist it, and it'll come loose. See? That's all you're doing. So, it should come right on off. Okay, I need 2 hands. So that's how you do that. Okay, what I'm doing now is making it a little bit easier. I'm going to, because this has to come, it has to go back this way, and it's a little tough getting. I think it's hitting on that, but I'm gonna just take this nut out here. Must be a long one. Yeah, so. Be nice to have a cordless, but I like doing it the old-fashioned way. Once you get into it, you kind of, well, I enjoy it. So now, if I didn't have 2 vehicles, I'd probably be pain in the butt. So yeah, all you want to do is take that off. And so what I'll do is that gives me a little room. Come on, it's a little stubborn now. Okay, I need 2 hands. Okay, now as you can see, I separated. Now you will have to use your channel locks to kind of keep wiggling it off. But as you can see, it does come off. And this is just connected. It's just the hose connected. It's got some, look at that coolant coming out. But that's just simple. So just know that you got to replace that. We can set it back right there. Yeah, there we go. You got to replace that that nut, that screw. That's all. So we got that. Okay, now we got that one loose. I got one more hose. Well, no, I got a hose up under here. This one's going to be a challenge here, but I'm thinking I should be able to take that one off, take the water pump off, unloosen it, then the water pump will drop down, and I can pull it off like that. So, okay, so next I'm going to take this one off, unbolt the 2 bolts, and we're going to take that water pump off. Okay, also what you want to do is, I have my channel locks, and I opened this, separated this clamp from this hose. Now, if it's hard going down, come up with it. That's all you got to do. Come up with it, and make sure this, these lips right here on the clamp, they were more that way. What you want to do is you want to put them right here in front of you where it's easier, so you don't have to reach as much. So that way when I go to put it on, I could do like that instead of over here. So yeah, that's you just, all you're doing is turning the clamp where it's easy to access, and pull it up on the water pump itself, and now I can take this hose off. But it was a little tough, and I saw it was a problem going down, and I said, well, let me just pull it up. So there we go. Okay, as you can see, we got a bucket down there and a hose, and I like to tell y'all that it was easy getting that hose off that water pump. It has that lip on it right there, and it makes it a little bit tough. You got to get that screwdriver in there and pry it open. And so that's what I had to do. And you stick it in. Let's see where we at. You stick it in that inside between the water pump and the hose, pry it open, and then you got to use your other hand, your left hand, and pull the hose down. It's a little bit of a challenge, but you know, hey, Got a man up. So we lost fluid, and okay, so we're 4 bolts away from taking this off, and I'm gonna show y'all that right now. Okay, we're almost there. I want to show y'all the 4 bolts that came out of the water pump. I set them right there on the side. They're longer than the other ones, but I try to separate everything. And so what I did was, all I did was just basically tap that water pump like I already did it and broke it apart. So now, as you can see, because it stuck a little bit, it was stuck, but not bad. And all it did was just hit it down, just apply a little pressure, and there you go. The water pump is off now. All I got to do is take that one hose off, but just like I figured, it would be easier to take it down and then do it instead of trying to see that clamp right, where is it at? Right there. It's easier. I could pull it out instead of, see how it's back up in there? So I would have to get up in there. But now I could pull it towards me and force the water pump going down and pulling that clamp up and pulling that hose up and pulling the water pump down to get it off. So, and we just left that one on because it has a different type of clamp on there, so it was easy to take that one off. But there we have it, and you can see all the leakage, all the it's wet. So we're almost there. Let's go. Let's go. Light work, baby. Okay, here's another thing too. While you want your clamp, this is your clamp right here. You want to be able to have it turn to where it's easy access. So what happened was I took my screwdriver because this part right here was too close to this the water pump. So it had a little space where I can pry it up. See how I was able to pry it up? Now I got more space so that once I put my channel locks on there, I can unclamp it. Okay, give me one sec. I might be able to, man, if that would sit right there. Let me see if that would sit. Well, give me a second. Let me open my channel locks. Okay, now as you can see, I got my channel locks, and all you want to do is squeeze. Take that. Well, I can actually go forward, but I'm gonna need 2 hands. But see how now it's back close to the water pump. So now I'm gonna have to take it and pry it back up with. I'll probably do it with the screwdriver, but I definitely need 2 hands. So now we're gonna get that off and pull that water pump out. Okay, as you can see, the difference in the water pumps. Okay, it's really obvious. Old water pump, new water pump. And trying to see if there's a little variation in different. Yeah, a little bit different, but it's no big deal. It's still the same. But as you can see, that water pump is served its purpose. Yeah, see, now you could tell the difference. That's more smooth. Yeah, that's a little wore out. Hear it? I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it ain't bad. Not stiff like that. That's what you want right there. It's just a difference. Smoother. Seems a little loose. Yeah, see, now you can see. You can't really spin that one. This one here, look at that. Clearly the difference. Let me take this off. Okay. You cannot spin that one. Well, you can, but it's a different spin. Watch. Yeah, totally different. But anyway, y'all get it. I like playing sometimes. Okay, so now what I had to do was take this one off, this clamp here. And what you want to do is you want to take your pliers and loosen this. So I already got it loose because I had to do it with 2 hands. Because what happens is those hoses, they go through the elements, hot, cold, and they kind of get stuck, and the clamp tightens them down. So I got it loose. I'm going to take this off, put it on here, and then we're going to install. Oh, I got to put my gasket maker on. I'll show y'all that too. Y'all, give me a second. That thing's old. Look at it. Also, what you want to do is you want to get in there and clean that to where it's somewhat shiny, and the other side up under it. There you go. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I got a rag, and I'm going to hopefully I don't have to do any scraping, but I got to you can just use a flathead screwdriver to kind of scrape it, because you want all that old what is it, gasket, you want it off of there. So that's what we're going to do now. So you want to clean that. It should be a little shiny. I'll let y'all know, see how clean I get it. But you definitely want to clean that. Got to show y'all that. So, and it was right here. Where is it? Okay, right there. So basically, that old gasket, that's probably why it was leaking. Where is it at? Okay, there we go. That's probably why it was leaking. Where's my screwdriver? Hold on one second. Okay, here we go. I don't know. Maybe that was, let's see, where are we at here? Okay. Just want to take and scrape it. Yeah, see? That's that old gasket wore out on there. I think that's just oil, but so basically it's not even a gasket on here. Yeah, look at that. It's all worn. It's not even a gasket on there. That's probably why it was leaking. Yeah, that gasket's so wore out. Look at there. So anyway, we're going to clean that, and we'll be right back. I want to show y'all something right quick. Look at this clamp right here. Okay. This one has a hook on the end where when you squeeze it, it'll lock it so that it's easy to get off of there. Look at the hook right there. That's pretty cool. So when you squeeze it, it locks in, and then you can unlock it. So I just wanted to show y'all that. Something cool. Okay, now, like I showed y'all, mentioned earlier, you want to put that clamp as close to where you can reach it as possible. You don't want it too far over this way, and you don't want it too far over this way. So when you go to put that hose on, it's right there where you can grab it. And that one has a locking mechanism too. It's pretty cool. As y'all can see, it's got the hook on there. And go ahead and put it on here. That way when you slide your hose on, you can clamp this. It's right there in front of you. So you don't have to reach and stretch and all that. You want to make this job as easy as possible. And then put your hose on it and you're good. So now we got that clamp on. We got that hose back on. And all we're going to do now is bolt this baby back on. Well, I got to do my gasket maker. My fault. I'll show you that next. Okay, now we're ready for our gasket maker. And let's see here. We're going to cut the tip. Let's see, give me a second. I'm going to cut the tip, and this top here will pierce the, let's see, I'll show y'all right quick. Just little cool tricks, I think. All right, it'll pierce that tip. That cap on that, so that we can open it, and I'll do that, and because it's kind of hard for me to hold the camera. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to put it on. I'll show y'all. And all I did was use a razor knife, and I cut like an angle. So that's all you got to do with that. And with this here, let's see if I can do it with two hands. One hand, I mean. Hold on, y'all. Try this here. Just that's all you got to do. There you have it. All right, then you're going to screw this on. Man, I really appreciate having two hands, I'll tell you. Screw that on. All right, and just squeeze. Come on out. Damn, it's a little stubborn here. I probably should have cut more off. I'm going to cut more off. Ain't nobody got time for all that. Okay, let me cut this over. Okay, I cut a little bit more off. It's so thick. Ain't nobody sitting and waiting on that all day. So yeah, we're going to spread it all around. Okay, I'm doing it with my left hand, so I need to be doing it with my right, but I already got the phone in my hand. And you can clean it up a little bit, but it'll be fine. That's all you want to do. Just kind of dab it around. It's going to be a little messy, but y'all get the gist of it. All right, let me put this phone down. Well, okay, so now you can see how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to fill it in a little bit more, and it takes about an hour to dry and 24 hours before you want fluid to run through it. So I'm going to do it and do it with my right hand. Be a lot neater. And I'll show y'all the next one. Okay, there's our gasket maker with the, I went a little extra because it's going to squeeze out, which is cool. I'd rather have more than less. Maybe got too much on it, but it'll be fine. Ain't no big deal. So that's what it looks like, y'all. So now what I'm gonna do is put it back on there, put the water pump back on, let it sit for about an hour or so, it don't matter, and just finger tighten my bolts so all that is gonna squeeze out and it's gonna be drying, but I'm gonna get it finger tight and then let it sit overnight. I don't have to drive it because I got my other vehicle, so it'll sit for a couple days because I'm waiting on another thermostat, and I may put that one back in. Yeah, I may put that one back in if I hadn't received my other thermostat yet, so we'll give it a couple more days. It's Christmas, so let's say Thursday or Friday. Today is what, Tuesday, Wednesday, one of them. But anyway, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, I think it's Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know what day it is. I can't keep up. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is let this sit and dry, and that'll be it for today. We're going to wrap up our tools, and all I got to do, I'm not going to connect anything as far as hoses and all of that. I'm just going to put this on, tighten it, and then save it for another day. So all I have to do is put the hoses on, put the belt back on, and yeah, because I can't put the belt on, the hoses. Yeah, I'm gonna just put this on. So yeah, we'll just put this on, let it dry, and I'll come back in a couple days and finish up. But it's not bad at all. This is what I'm doing on whatever day it is. I don't know what day it is. All right, hit y'all back.